The Bible will absolutely be discussed. It will be taught in the classroom. And look, I'm not going to sit back and allow districts to not comply with this. Now, I'm going to tell those districts, do not test me.
The head of education in Oklahoma doubling down tonight on his mandate to bring the Bible into school curriculum, even as several of our local school districts have said no to bringing the holy book into classrooms. We are getting straight to our top story on 2 News at 6. I'm Karen Larson. New tonight, another blow landed in the battle over religion in schools. Today, State Superintendent Ryan Walters unveiled new guidelines on how he wants the Bible to be taught. And we're hearing about it directly from him. 2 News Oklahoma's Emma Birch talked with Walters to get answers.
Superintendent Walters says the Bible must be used as instructional support in the classrooms. They also need to have a physical copy of the Bible in the classroom at all times.
I will hold every individual accountable who tries to defy this direct order.
Walters' team says the Bible will be used as historical context and studied for its influence on art and music in Western culture. I questioned the superintendent on multiple topics, like where the money is going to come from to put a Bible in every classroom.
Provide multiple options for that, because here's the reality. It absolutely played this incredible role in American history.
Another one being how the board didn't vote on the matter.
Effective immediately, because what we're doing is we're giving guidelines on how to follow the standards.
Walters says adding the Bible to the curriculum is legal because the separation of church and state is not in our nation's documents.
It's not in the Declaration of Independence. It's not in the Constitution.
Multiple school districts like Bixby, Jinx, and recently Owasso tell us they're not going to implement the standards. With multiple school districts across the state, including the big ones here in Tulsa like Jinx and Bixby, who said they're not going to comply with your new standards, how are you feeling about that, and what are you going to do about it?
We'll make sure that they comply, and if we get word that they aren't, we'll start going through the different ways that we can hold those individuals accountable for it.
Jinx Public Schools sent me this statement about Walters' guidelines on Wednesday, saying, quote, "The guidelines distributed by the State Department of Education led to more questions than answers. We will continue to make decisions based on JPS board policy and state law," end quote. The State Department of Education wants everyone to know this is not to force Christianity on students, just give them more of a history background.
The guidelines, you are not to promote a religion. This is an academic standard to help students understand the historical context of this country.
I did reach out to the governor's office for a statement regarding Walters' guidelines, but have not heard back yet. In the studio, I'm Emma Birch, 2 News Oklahoma.
In recent weeks, Oklahoma has been at the center of the national debate over religious instruction in public schools. As you just saw, Walters issued a memorandum mandating all schools incorporate the Bible in the classroom, demanding, quote, immediate, strict compliance. Now, the move by Walters is part of a broader trend among states aiming to push the boundaries of religious instruction in public schools. In Texas and Louisiana, state leaders have proposed integrating biblical stories into reading lessons and requiring the 10 Commandments be displayed in all public school classrooms. Now, a month ago, the Oklahoma Supreme Court struck down a plan to establish the first state-funded religious charter school. The court cited the Oklahoma Constitution and the First Amendment in its ruling, reinforcing the legal protections against merging religious and political authority in public education. Now, Walters vowed to fight the ruling, though the decision underscores the ongoing constitutional safeguards that protect religious freedoms in public schools.